Hey ladies, my name is Mel and I'm a personal trainer and a behavior change specialist. As you can see in the topics, I wanted to talk about how you can achieve happiness and reach your big weight loss goals, or I like to say pretty much any goals. I just wanted to start the video off by kind of telling you guys why I'm doing this. So, because I think it's important to know the bigger reason behind things and what propels you and pulls you to do things. So, I do what I do because I really am genuine in helping women live big, exciting lives. I want women to live their biggest, best life. I don't want to see people that I know and care about, or anyone really, to live a mediocre life because they don't know that there's something else out there for them, or they don't feel they deserve it, or they feel like it's impossible to achieve. So I like to reach out to people because, yeah, I'm a personal trainer and I want women to be healthy. I want everyone to be healthy, which is obviously very important. You're not going to reach your goals if you're not healthy. But it all starts with your mindset, and it all starts with what's up here and knowing what's possible. And I hear people all the time going, oh, I just want to be happy and I just want to be healthy. Well, we all kind of know how to be healthy in general. We know the basics. We know the working out, the eating. But how do you be healthy? If you're not healthy, it's very likely you're not going to reach your goals, or even if you do succeed in reaching your goals, you're probably not going to be as successful as you hoped if you aren't happy and if you don't know what brings you happiness. So a lot of people are out there looking for happiness and they don't really know what it is. So I just kind of want to talk about how you can reach that and reach your weight loss goals at the same time. And here's a little bit of a tip. So I'm going to give you something that you can put into action. You can also download my How to Achieve Weight Loss and Inspire Motivation checklist. Again, it's just a daily little checklist to make sure you're hitting all the major points so that you are inspiring yourself and losing weight and hopefully finding your happiness. So one thing that I want to tell people or explain, and this is what I've been doing the last 2 years, but I'm really focusing on right now. Because like I said, I like to share with you guys what I'm doing in the moment. And right now I'm writing it down. All of my biggest dreams, and right now I'm focusing on the next 6 months. So what I would have you do is, the thing with happiness is the opposite of happiness is boredom or staleness, not growing. So I think the way you're going to be healthy is you have to figure out what makes you excited and what's going to help you grow and go to the next level. So weight loss, yes, that can get you excited, but sometimes it takes something outside of the weight loss to get you more excited to then do the work it takes to lose the weight. So this is more of a big life type thing. So getting control of your health will help you be happy, and reaching those big goals will also make being healthy and fit more rewarding. So they kind of go hand in hand. So what I would like you to do, and what I'm doing right now, is taking a look at your life. And if you had, say, $100 million in the bank, what would you do on a day-to-day basis? So hopefully that's not just lay around and watch TV, but if you had all the money in the world, now legit, you want to take out a piece of paper, if you want to start jotting ideas down now, but take out a piece of paper and just think about it. Now, first of all, I would say if you don't love your job, don't put get up, have coffee, go to work for 8 hours, and then do something fun. I want you to really just let all the boundaries down, pretend like there's nothing stopping you. You have all the money in the world in the bank, and work isn't a requirement. Now, with that being said, I don't want to say that you can't work, because if your work brings you total enjoyment, then yes, it should be on your list. But if it's 16 hours a day, and even if you love something and you're doing it 16 hours a day or whatever it is, you might be lying to yourself a little bit, because we all need our own personal time. We all need other endeavors like that for personal growth or hobbies or whatnot. So whatever you would do in a day, and I would go like what time you'd wake up, what would you do? And if you have a hard time answering these questions, that might be a signal to you that you need to have some perspective and take a look at your life and decide what does make you happy? What would you want to do if you weren't working, or maybe work is something that you love? So for me, something that I really, really, really love is I like getting up early in the morning with a cup of coffee and going out onto the patio and just watching the sunrise. Now, with that being said, if I was being completely honest and I had $100 million in the bank, my patio would be on the ocean. So that's kind of where I'm going. Now, this isn't necessarily a 6-month dream, but just to kind of get your juices flowing on what you really value and what really brings you happiness, that's where I want your brain to take you. You don't have to worry about how you're going to get there. So I would wake up, I'd be on my patio on the beach watching the sunrise. I would probably either go for a walk or do something motivational. I like to listen to motivational tapes and stuff in the morning. I would probably work, 3 hours at my desk on my online business, because again, that growth really does bring me happiness. I would probably go work out then for an hour or two, because again, I love working out. I would, again, this is if I have $100 million in the bank. I'd probably go to a cafe and have a nice lunch and, just relax outside. Obviously, if this was my dream place, it'd be warm all year, so it would be probably an outdoor cafe. In the afternoon, I'd probably do a little more work, because again, I like to work. And then I think in the evening, I would find something that excites me, some kind of habit, some kind of learning or personal growth opportunity, whether it's dancing or reading a book or something like that. So that's kind of what my perfect day would look like. Obviously, there's other things. I think there would be a chef in there to make me dinner at night, because I hate cooking. But that's an idea, just to kind of get your juices flowing, and having something to kind of work towards can make you really excited, which should make you happy. And then also, the happier you are, the more excited you are, the easier it is to reach your goals. Something else, if you're having a hard time, is maybe thinking of a place that you really, really want to go to, somewhere you want to travel to that makes you excited, or something material. It could be something material, like my favorite car is a Jeep Wrangler. It's not super fancy, but it's definitely the car that I always pine over, and I love them. They're so sporty and cute. So for me, if I had a material thing, hey Bree, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. If I had a material thing, that is what I would choose. So now, how do you put these things into action? So for me, some of these things are things that I might actually be able to work towards, or not might. You can actually work towards all of these. It really depends on how hard you want to work and how many limits you set on yourself. So if you don't set any limits on yourself, everything you put on your list, on your to-do, the things that you want, material, places, your dream life, your dream day, they're all within your reach. So if you don't put limitations on them, but something, say like I really want to travel somewhere, or I really want a Jeep, actually, in the evenings, this is when I like to do it, is I would write down those goals and find out how I can start making progress towards them. So if it's something simple like a purchase, again, I don't live my life towards buying things, but sometimes it can be motivational if you work hard for it. Doing the actual math and going, okay, what would I have to do starting today to start reaching those goals? Or, if something's really important to me, say, having lunch at a cafe a few times a week, maybe I need to spend some time and go over, okay, how can I make sure that maybe 2 or 3 times a week I free up some time in my afternoon to make sure that I have time to go do this, or make sure that I can get up at this time in the morning and I leave myself, 15, 20 minutes in the morning so that I can go have coffee on my patio, which is not on the ocean yet. But again, for me, that would be my 5-year goal. So I have 6-month goal, I have a year goal. I don't like to set goals too far ahead, but I have those couple big ones that really inspire me, that get me excited, that make me happy, because I know that if I write them down, I know what they are, I can progress and reach those goals as long as I set up steps to do that. So that's what I want you guys to do. I want you to be really excited about life and realize that boredom is the opposite of happy. You have to be excited about something, and you need to have some kind of personal growth. So having goals to reach and progress towards every single day will be happy, will make you happy, will set up that success momentum. So the little bit you work towards them every single day, the happier you're going to be getting closer to them. So write up your perfect day and write up your big goals and what you want to reach, and then you need to figure out what you need to do, say starting tomorrow, whether it's researching or figuring out how much money you need, or finding the little tiny things that you need to do to get a little bit closer to your goal. Ditto on the warm weather goals. Awesome point. That makes me happy. Family and gym and friends. Yep. Yeah, and again, it's up to you what your goals are too. Like, my goals might sound stupid to you, and they might not do anything for you. So that's why you need to take time in yourself and think about. And the reason why I say day to day is just because today matters. Like, your happiness matters today. You don't want all of your goals to be like retirement. You don't want to wait until you're 70, 80 years old to start living your life. It's what can you do today? Every little day, the little things that really matter to you that can make you happy, but actually, putting them on your to-do list, writing them out and going, how can I get there, and actually making those steps, those goals, making them a reality starting today. And I promise you, if you are doing baby steps to reach your goals, and you know what they are, because some people have no idea, if you know what they are and you're making little steps towards them every single day, it makes them a reality, it makes them possible, and it makes you happy progressing. So progress, be happy, be excited, and you do the exact same thing with the weight loss. So I don't really want to always bring it back to weight loss, but I just want to say, if you have nothing to work towards and you're not excited, it's really hard to lose weight. I always have my clients have big goals, get something to be excited about, because it gets them out of bed and it gets them something to strive towards. If they can think about their ideal body at their ideal vacation spot, it makes it that much more sweet. All right, guys, if you need any help, you can always message me. I'm taking on 2 more clients this summer, so message me if you're interested. Otherwise, you can get my How to Achieve Weight Loss and Inspire Motivation checklist right there in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next Tuesday. Have a great day, guys. Bye.